job in growing up.
Was making shoes?
No. I was selling shoes.
You're a shoemaker.
I was a shoe salesman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where'd you
just for
work?
feet.
Where'd you Just for feet?
Just for Feet was a store in Kansas. A street
So
shop.
you were
feet.
like a cobbler?
What's a cobbler?
Yeah.
Like a cock cobbler?
Just for feet.
No, a
Just for
cobbler.
feet sounds like a porn.
You
site
don't know what
now
a
for
cobbler
foot
is? The guy that
fetishes.
makes shoes.
Yeah, there's one. There's
No,
one. There's
I
one next door to this building.
Yeah.
Look, this
cobbler.
is I sold shoes. Hold on. This is not. You just need to know that I
All right.
had this job.
How old are
All
you?
right? At that time?
Yeah.
I mean, 14, whatever they let me
Okay.
work at.
You're
Yeah.
young. Yeah, this is young.
You were 14 when you were selling shoes?
Yeah.
That's crazy that they gave you that job at 14.
No, like
Isn't that against the law?
No, in Kansas, you can
Apparently not in
you can work.
Kansas.
Yeah,
No.
you can work a certain amount of
All
hours.
right.
All right. So just for feet. Go ahead.
And it comes back to farming because fathers need to employ their kids to start farming, and so they lower them. Anyway, so after college, I had moved to Los Angeles, and I was living on my sister's couch, and she tells me, "Hey, my friend's dad owns a kind of a chain of shoe stores. He'll probably give you a job doing stocking and pay you under the table or something like that, pay you cash."
Right.
And I'm like, "All right, I'll talk to him because I was saving money to get a license." And so I go meet with this guy, and he's interviewing me, like a job interview. He's like, "Do you have any experience selling shoes?" I was like, "Yeah, actually, when I was 14." He's like, "All right, well, maybe we'll let you out on the sales floor." And I was like, "All right, but I'm just here to kind of stock shoes and get paid." And he has me fill out a W-2, and I'm like, "This isn't under the table. This guy, I'm now having another job. I'm a college graduate now. I now have another job selling
Right.
shoes right out of school." The ego was a little hurt, because I was like, I got a college degree,
You're
and
like,
now I'm selling
this is-
shoes.
there's a misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's not why I'm here. So anyway, so I start the job doing the stocking, the shoe, and one day, of course, he's just like, "Hey, you want to take the sales floor?" I'm like, "All right." Like, I get a commission if I sell shoes, It's like whatever it was. So people were coming in the whole thing, and I was giving them. And this one lady comes in, I'm looking for this shoe, this size. I'm like, "Sure, let me go check the back." I go to the back, I get the shoe, we come out, and I help the little boy put the shoe on his foot. And I'm just like, "Crank, crank," and I get the other one, crack, right?
That doesn't
And-
sound. That's the worst sound effect.
I don't think
Did
people.
you break the foot? Did you break his foot?
You know what's weird? It's like I do remember, like as a kid, like they would help you put the shoe on, like
Yeah.
that. But like
I had,
now,
like,
now you go to
measures.
like Full On, they're like, here's 3 boxes of different sizes, see which
Yeah.
one fit. Like do it
Yeah, they
yourself.
don't-
They don't do that anymore.
Let
do
me
they?
tell you this: I didn't want to start touching strange kids' feet, and
Right.
they don't want some fucking weird creep touching their feet either.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Especially when his dick is out.
When when did that end? The person holding
dick out?
holding someone's foot and like putting it on with like a shoehorn and all that. You know, remember someone doing that to your foot?
Yeah, when I was a
don't know.
kid.
But
I
they don't
remember
do that. Like you go to a shoe store now, they won't do that.
well, you're also an adult. You're not a kid. They assume you know how to put a shoe on. So
I'm gonna go into a shoe store and ask, like, I'd like to try.
Why don't you dress as a
I would
Please
like
put
to tape
it.
that.
Please put this on my right foot. Please hold my foot.
gotta
and
Aren't you supposed to-
slide it in.
Aren't you
gotta-
supposed to hold it or
Yeah.
something? Put it in.
Yeah, can
the
you please
shoe?
do it? Like,
Yeah,
That's what she said.
maybe for dress shoes. I don't know. All right, go ahead, continue.
so-
This is funny.
This kid's got these shoes on. And he's like walking around. I'm like, "Oh, it looks good." Like whatever. Like, mom's like, "Hey, how's it feel? Is everything good?" She's like, "It hurts." The
How's it
kid's like, "It hurts." Like right in the middle. And she's like, "What?" Really? Like it's right size. So she sits the kid down, takes off the shoe, and like puts her hand in, like pulls out all that paper that was stuffed in the
You
shoe.
left the paper.
Yeah, I left the paper, and I guess I crushed this kid's foot. And she's like, "Can we get someone who knows what they're doing?" And I'm like, "I shouldn't even be here. I have a college
I have
degree.
experience.
I have experience. I should not be doing this."
That is just sad. That's sad that anyone would ever say. I worked at a shoe store, but no one ever said, "Can we get somebody that